Today we celebrate Happy New Year. Because we're celebrating to say goodbye to 2023. And when we say goodbye to 2023, we look back at some of the coolest things that happened in 2023. And one of those cool things that happened in 2023 is we had something so cool that happened that many people have already probably forgotten about this. And the thing we have to remember is we had so many memorable movies that came out. And one of the movies that crosses my mind right this second is they had a new Predator movie that came out that was really, really good. They also had some really good action flicks like John Wick 4. They also had the new Color Purple that just came out. They had some really good movies. And when we look back at what we actually saw, I saw the new John Wick movie with my taxi driver named Jack. And it was phenomenal. He loved it. I loved it. We're hoping for a John Wick 5. Also, what came out this year is some of my special videos. But also, what rings my mind is the new John Wick TV series that came out 2 months ago. And when we look back at other things that happened this year, is the writing strike, the acting strike, and that's why a lot of our shows are not premiering. And like I said, NBC is premiering their shows this month. Next month is CBS, and the month after that is ABC. So what does that mean for us? That means that we get Ricky Harshay coming back and doing rape cases and doing child molestation cases that we all love to see on our TV. We also get CSI coming back doing their third season of their spinoff of the original CSI. We have NCIS coming out in this next year. And one of the first episodes, Gibbs is coming back to do Ducky's memorable time on NCIS because he passed away. There's a lot of people that passed away this year, and that's one of them. The guy from Friends passed away. We have a lot of other ones that passed away as well, but what we do know who's still kicking and still walking around on this earth is what's his name? I forget his name now, but he's 98 years old. 98, 99 years old. And he still does exercising videos. And Vindak Dyke, that's what his name is. He's still kicking, and he's almost 100 years old. He still exercises, still does shows. He did a special. And we also, what we remember this year is that we have the new Nicolas Cage movie called The Dream something. And we had 8 new Nicolas Cage movies that came out this year. We have a lot of the Discovery and Warner Brothers thing passed through. Now, Microsoft owns Call of Duty, owns Crash Bandicoot, owns the Pink Animal game series that my friend Zach bought earlier this last month or two. They own the rights to that series as well. They also own Tony Hawk, the series. They own Call of Duty. Like I said, they own a lot of that franchise. One of the big names is Crash Bandicoot, so we maybe get a Crash Bandicoot 5 coming our way if Microsoft bought the game franchise so they could and they also bought EA Sports, because EA Sports is owned by the same company that makes Call of Duty games. So what we have to remember is that Microsoft now has a monopoly in the game world. Will it be bad for us? We won't know, but they have the majority of the game rights, and they're gonna spike up the price. They tried making a deal with Sony to do some Call of Duty games on Sony, but Sony put their middle finger out and said, "Fuck you, we don't want to do anything with you." So at that fourth, Call of Duty might be just a Microsoft exclusive coming up. We'll see. I'd like to see Tony Hawk and new Call of Duty as a mod to put him in there, so you can use the skateboard as blocking bullets and stuff, and do tricks and throw the skateboard and cuts people's heads off and stuff. That'd be really cool. And we'll really spend time with family tonight. My friend forgot what New Year's is all about, but what he does remember is that we celebrate the New Year. But what he forgets is that staying up late is something you do on New Year's. But that's fine. We all forget those things sometimes. So try to stay up as late as you can and have fun with popcorn. There's a movie called Newsy movie that I watch every year. I got my mac and cheese and Fork in the Road. They were closed today, so I couldn't get it today. But last year they had it on New Year's, because New Year's had on a different day. But we all go. What we all do is we all celebrate our traditions. Like tomorrow, the movie theaters will be packed. Every movie will be sold out because everyone goes to the movies on New Year's. It's a tradition for many, many people. And last but not least, before I make this too long of a video, I want to shout out one person, Zach Bucky, Jack, Rizik, Parker, and what we all have in common is we're all part of a big fat family. And what I'm going to put in this thing to make a joke to everyone here is the Barney song. And that is what I think is the coolest thing for everyone. And, but what we're going to do tonight is watch the Packer game, watch the Chiefs, and watch football like many people are going to watch tonight. And they're going to have fun because the Packers are going to cream the Vikings. Sorry, Jed. Sorry, Parker, for that. I know you're a Viking fan, but you're going to have to come to be a Packer fan because we've got the better quarterback. One quick stat that I found out is that Love has more touchdowns this year, in his first year, than Favre and Aaron Rodgers did in their first year. So, yeah, that's kind of cool to know. You know what I mean? Love's pretty much the exact same stats as Aaron Rodgers and Favre. So we know how to pick the quarterback. Have a great night, everyone. This is Ryan Karen, Words of Wisdom, my New Year's Eve celebration. Have a good night.